Hello and welcome back to Umbar. So, our truce with Mordor is over. It is time for us to once more go to war. So let's see what we're going to do. We have some claims potentially we could do. None of them are particularly exciting claims right now. So, we could go for a duchy. Which is all, you know, it's all very good stuff. Or, alternatively, this might be our moment to destroy Mordor. We've taken back the land that they took from us. We've got all the land that we need here. I think it might be time to just destroy it. I think that they are weak enough that we could do it. I mean, they have a little bit more money than they used to, but they have significantly less troops than us. So, I think I'm quite happy to declare my war through this method. So let's go. Too long has Gondor been on the defensive, barely managing to hold on to its lands while Mordor grew in strength. No longer. Let us end this once and for all. The final battle. For too long has the Dark Lord, well, it's not quite the same Dark Lord. This is actually not, Sauron's dead, you see, so it's not really him. It's actually somebody else. But anyway. For too long has the Dark Lord and his Black Tower been a blight upon the sons of Numenor. We know no rest and no peace, our defences are always tested, our sons bleed and our children wail in fear. Well, no longer. Gondor shall not quail in fear, but march forward with our heads held high. We shall snuff out the Dark Lord, already done, at root and stem, and make of his land such a desolation that never again shall he be able to raise it anew. I see in your eyes the same fear that would take the heart of me. A day may come when the courage of men fails, when we forsake our friends and break our bonds, all bonds of fellowship. But it is not this day. An hour of wolves and shattered shields, as the age of men comes crashing down. But it is not this day. By all that you hold dear on this good earth, I bid you stand, men of the West. Starts a battle with the High Overlord Corael. In the final battle, Gondor CB Casus Belli. Let's go. So, army, rally. Quite clearly, we're going to rally them here. And unlike my previous wars where I'm like, oh yeah, we're going to make it fair. Oh, this isn't going to be... We're going to march directly at them. We're going to destroy their army and we're going to completely and utterly annihilate them. We had our fair wars down here. We had this really good war there. We're not even close in strength. We are going to annihilate them. That's our goal here. We had our Honorable Gondor series where we, you know, gave them a chance. We split our army in two. We slowly sieged it down. No. This time it's time for somebody to actually put something into action. And you know what? We're going to lead it ourselves. Is that stupid? Of course it is. But we're going to do it. Because we can. Right. Attack directly in. Yeah, fight me. Says we're going to lose, actually. I disagree. Yep. We, in a battle where the enemy commander was leading, won. This was actually even troop numbers. Which is kind of what I wanted, actually. Yeah. What was that? Well, it wasn't even, but it was the full army of each side. 39,000 versus 45,000. He lost 13,000. We lost 3,000. The quality of our troops is absolutely insane. Like, it's actually crazy how strong our troops are. They're just vicious. Just trying to see, we lost one champion, but I'm trying to see, like, how can I see... Oh, so this is who got the most kills? Oh, it's sorted by kills. So our levies got the most kills, actually. And their levies had the most deaths. And then look at this. Our champions killed 4,345. That's crazy. Like, these are 25 units. And then the Gondorian soldiers. How did our Fountain Guards do? I mean, they killed a lot, given how many died. Like, it's a good kill to death ratio. Trebuchets and bombards, not very impressive, but you know, that's a good kill to death ratio. Right, you could probably go into it further. You could go in the main phase. So who got only the pursuit kills? like the spears and things, and you'd be like, is it worth having them? I don't know. But anyway, that's fine. Let's dismiss that and continue our siege. Yeah, this is fine. We're going to march further in. We're not worried about anything else here. We're just marching directly on top of them. Organized march. Increased speed. That's what I'm after. Are you like, trying to gather armies here? That's not going to work. That's not going to work at all. Designated guardian for my son and heir. You're going to do marshal. Do we have a guardian for you? Yeah, okay. I mean, he might not be smart, but Zagdush, he knows what he's talking about when he's hitting things. You know? Sieging us down. How quick is this? Like, 60 days to take down Barad-dûr? That's a pretty quick siege. Wonderful. We can ransom this person. 150. We will do that. Are you trying to sneak behind me? No, 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 no. We'll be having none of that. Says we'll lose. I disagree heavily. That was 2,500 versus 11,000 in terms of, yeah, deaths there. Yeah, that's quite a big difference, really. Right. You've already taken your capital. Let's siege down this one as well. What's funny is this is almost more of the war that I was wanting in the Gondor series. You know, big army battles. All of our army versus all of their army. It's kind of funny, really. That we got it when I was just like, nah, I'm just going to put all my troops in one giant pile and attack. But anyway. Get some more there. Siege this down as well. And there's 100%. We already defeated their army several times, their entire army, so I'm quite happy to just enforce demands. The Dominion of Mordor is destroyed, the Overlordship of Nirn is destroyed, the Overlordship of Gorgoroth is destroyed, the War Camp of Nirn is destroyed, and the War Camp of Barad-dûr is destroyed. Bunch of faiths changed to Shak-Burztagi. More things are destroyed. Yeah, it's good. Do it. Though it came at a great price. Yeah, it cost me like, you know, 150 gold a month. At last Mordor is broken beneath the fury of the Dunedain. The deaths of Urnur, Elendil, Isildur, and the destruction of Numenor itself are at last avenged, for the Dark Lord is banished. His form upon this plain eviscerated, his mighty tower is crumbled without his will to support it, and his armies have fled in terror before the fury of the West. It is a deed thought impossible through force of arms, but the Dunedain have done what their Numenorian forefathers could not, and at last unmade the works of Sauron, root and stem. A new age is dawning upon Middle-earth, one of the triumphant West and the tree and the scepter reunited once more. Long shall this memory endure while the thrones of the Valar endure. But is evil ever truly ended in Arda Mared? So, we have defeated Mordor once more. Everything's split up into their individual things here. We do have a couple of orcs around the place, but you know, I'm okay. We're kind of cool with orcs. Orcs aren't really a problem for us. They're our friendly pals that we like to be around. Yeah, they'll all come in time. There's no real issues. Right, I'm gonna let it unpause, let things roll through. The lidless eye closes. In a shocking display of strength of arms, the forces of Gondor have marched on Mordor, sacking the Dark Tower and felling the Dark Lord in the heart of his power. The Dark Tower, deprived of its master, swiftly collapsed, devastating the area. In the aftermath of the Great Battle, whatever unity there was in the Dark Lord's domain swiftly began to unravel. Their leadership decapitated, the former servants of the Dark Lord have quickly begun to turn on each other, orc and man, signaling a new era of warfare on the former lands of Sauron. Simultaneously, the loss of their god has caused a severe crisis of faith for the followers of the Lidless Eye. Many swiftly turned away to other faiths, and the few that were left quickly tore each other apart, jockeying for power. The cult of the Lidless Eye, once preeminent faith in Mordor and all Sauron's domains, has been all but extinguished in the aftermath. A new age is upon us, one which seems like it will be dominated by a resurgent kingdom of the Dunedain. Whatever else, the power of Mordor is broken irrevocably, perhaps forever. Dawn is breaking, the shadow is passing. Let some more time pass. I don't think our wife is cheating on us. She wasn't. Just shocked to find that one out. Right. Guardian for Faramir. Faramir is going to be doing... he can do stewardship. That's okay. Right. It's going to have this person educate him. That's okay. We're still losing money. Hey, trade influx. Not anymore. Oh, I still have my troops raised. That's why I'm losing money so quickly. And they were all in a pile, so they were just taking attrition after attrition after attrition. Yeah, that wasn't a great plan. New child of my dynasty. I'm just letting it roll until we've got everything we're going to get. A new son. We're now making money again. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to call that the final act in this series. Now, we could obviously clean up everything. We could go and do a world conquest. But to be honest, if you want to see that, just go and see the end of the Gondor series. It's going to be identical. Down to the fact that we'd have to edit the stuff to get Saruman, unless we want to just wait for random chance to give us the ability to remove the hooks. So I think that this is a good point. I quite liked it. The problem with this mod, I think, and it's also a good thing right now, but the problem with it for depth is that it pretty much all ends the same way. Like if you're playing on the human side and you're playing Gondor, right? Like, if you're playing Gondor or if you're playing one of the ones down the south, it's always going to be the exact same ending. You're effectively going to build up, become Gondor, you're going to defeat Mordor, job done. So, I'm interested to see if they add in any more options. Like in this one, I felt like there was definitely some flavor that could have been added to the fact that it wasn't necessarily Gondor doing it, as in wasn't Gondor to start with doing it. I wonder whether there was actually, if you chose there was the option to choose not to be Gondor, wasn't there? And instead to make it your empire. I wonder whether there would have been different events if we had done that. Interesting. Anyway, another reason for ending it is that I'm not around for the next week. So, we're going to start a new series next Monday. Like the Monday... Not the Monday coming up, but the one after that. And... on that time, I don't know what we're going to do. We could play another one in this mod. The problem I have is, one, I don't want to burn out on the mod, and two, I think that most of the Gondor ones end up the same way, so we might have to give it a break until, some new content comes out. But hey, maybe they announce the Crusader Kings DLC. Maybe we play as the other side. Maybe we do a quick Sauron playthrough. I don't know. I haven't really thought it through, but if you have any ideas, let me know. I did see some other mods starting to post things. Like, I think After the End was starting to post some, teasers. So maybe we might look into that if that gets released. Who knows? Anyway, as we do at the end of these ones, it's good to go through and look at all of the different map modes and things. So let's go and do that. Faith. So this one was actually a difference. All King's Men, pretty much, apart from the Erulatail in the middle here. But, yeah, we spread our religion pretty well throughout everything. Oh, there's a small bit of Roric in here. Is that not what's usually up this side? That's kind of interesting that it migrated down, and this is kind of like the last of it. Maybe it starts there as well. Maybe it's like starting like all the way down here, but we converted the middle. Aragorn converted the center, and then Saruman converted the top part. That'd be cool. Cultures? Oh yeah, everything's going to be Gondorian because we switched to Gondorian, so this is kind of boring. Although Sarah Lane actually survived a very long time up there in the corner. It's our house, obviously, is the big one. There's not really a lot of fun stuff to look at there. These are all pretty much the same. Development. You'll see a little bit more down here, I guess, than usual. Like, specifically kind of this area, but... yeah, it's kind of in the places you'd expect. We didn't really play long enough for development to become a big problem. Or, like, to change a lot. You have to play, like, a full game of, like, vanilla Crusader Kings to get that kind of development drift, but... yeah, nothing too much happened here. Yeah, okay. Other things we can look at. How many people did we have in our house? 92 living members of our house. Now, if we open our Dynasty Tree, is it gonna crash? Occasionally it does, you know? Occasionally when we open it, it goes absolutely nuts. This one's not too bad. This one's not too bad. I guess we didn't loop as much as usual. So this is us. Father. Oh, no. It started to crash. It's crashing. There we go. Okay, it's back. Then our grandfather. Wait, did we only play 3 characters? No. No. We were, yeah, extend to parent. There we go. Now we're getting into the good stuff. So, first son. Of the first son. Go further. Okay, so there's King Casimir of Umbar. I think it's one more back, or is that the one we started on? Oh, really did not like that one. Kathu Fazgan? That might have been us. You know what? That might have been our first one. Let's go back further. It really did not like that. In fact, I think it has crashed the entire game. Occasionally it recovers. You know, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, there we go. Right, yeah, it really didn't like that. So this wasn't us. Yeah. Lord Azulzir. So, went down here. So, first character became king. His son took over. Was still king. Back over here. His son took over. I think that got us that got us Gondor. So grandchild of our first one got Gondor. Then, you know, there's another Gondorian, our grandfather. So that's yeah, like 6 generations down to defeat Mordor. Yeah, that one and then that one. So it was actually first son all the way down as well, which is unusual to see that we're working out like that. That's cool. You know, there are easier ways to do the more questions I had here, but yeah, I like that I managed to get all the way back, all the way down here on first sons. Would have passed to Faramir here, which would have been Faramir the second, I think. No, it wasn't Faramir the second, but it was the second person we named Faramir, I think. Cool. Let's close that down there. Oh no. Oh, okay, it just moved us off the side. I thought it broken the entire game. Right. In here, we had 4 houses. Ours was the... Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, ours was the biggest. Wait, living members 0? Oh, right, yes. So this one had... Founding house had 0. Ours, technically a cadet branch, had 92. And then the only other one was the Massilioni one here. What were you doing? You were in charge of a little gate ship. Oh, okay. Cool. The other thing that I wanted to do is look at our living members and then go rank. Yeah, I want to sort by rank and to see who we got. So the Queen of Anfalas. If I move this to the side, we can actually kind of... Yeah, we can kind of look at this like that. So the Queen of Anfalas. This bit down here was a member of our dynasty. Queen of Zimraloni was part of our dynasty. Umbar, our dynasty. And then it's a bunch of legate ships here. Okay. Yeah, I thought we'd given away more land to our, to our family, but I guess we eventually started giving it away to orcs. Yeah. I suppose we could look at that as well. Back through here. Anything else we need to look at for our character? Don't think so. Let's look for orcs as our last thing. Right. So top realm by rank. Orc. There we go. That's the right type of sorting. So, we had Overlord Gazlag the Gluttonous, who has the border between what was Mordor and Gondor. We have the one in charge of Haruzan. It looks like all the borders were controlled by orcs. Yeah, and then actually a bunch of this land. Orc, all the way down. Yeah, so the orcs kind of controlled that bit of land for us. You know what? It makes a certain amount of sense. If the orcs were to work for us, that would be the land that you would put them in charge of. Yeah. Okay. Quite like that. Yeah. But this was our most powerful orc. Yeah, the one holding the border. With 85 prowess at the end. Absolute monster of a man. And as the last thing I'm going to do in this playthrough, I am going to show you the orcs you cannot marry no matter what. It's basically, it's me showing you that no matter how much you might want to marry this orc, it's not an option. So find spouse only has orcs. Then we head in here, we go arrange marriage. No valid characters found. Change all of this, it's all on all. Still no valid characters found. I don't believe no matter what you do, I don't believe that you can actually marry an orc. Just thought I'd show it there. Unless you happen to be an orc. Yeah, I believe that those are the rules. Anyway, with that bombshell, I'm going to end the episode there. Next episode, a week on Monday, let me know what you want to see. Probably going to be more modded Crusader Kings unless they announce the new DLC date, in which case, might be the new DLC. We'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.